for, they'll go through these forests that these hurricanes and tornadoes have been through, where they uproot the trees. And they just look in the roots of trees and they find exquisite stones in the root balls of the trees. Like they literally latch onto stones, just that's in the ground and different stuff though. They'll do the same thing if you put them in your soil. Shells, stuff like that. They actually feed, that's how the plants eat. They eat minerals. So they have to have so much calcium, they have to have so much carbon, so much potassium, so much nitrogen.
What stones do they find in, like notable stones do they find in the trees?
Any of them. Yeah. You will be surprised. They find all type of stuff, exotic, rare.
Okay.
And they could have been in that tree for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So trees, they don't really have a preference of the stones. Think that would help a plant regrow? Does it not?
Well, if a tree was growing, like all the stones that are around would be the native stones. So everything in the environment all works together, like a circle of life.
Okay, so I have a plant that my cats demolished. And I want to save this plant. So
What kind of plant is it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So it depends on the plant too.
Yeah, cause I mean, when you get house plants, like for instance, I collect succulents. A lot of these succulents come from Madagascar and the whole other side of the world. So when you bring them into Michigan environment, that's not a natural environment for them.
So would you use the stones that's made from that country?
That would be
Or
real.
area?
That would be something to do. Or certain plants, they come from high altitudes. They like to sit up high. Or some certain ones, they come from a low altitude. They like to sit down low. So it just
So what would you
depends.
put in a snake plant?
In a
'Cause I got
snake plant? Snake plants, they don't.
'Cause I know they don't die easily, but
No.
to get them to grow faster.
Snake plants, to get a snake plant to grow fast, I would leave it alone. Most people overwater them and just do too much. They don't like a lot of food. They don't, but like it's hot out, they like to be outside. They like full sun, well not full sunlight, but they like to be in a sunny area. I'm into everything now, so I got hundreds of plants. So yeah. Yeah. Any other questions about that? Yeah. What else? I was also gonna talk, like all these stones, they can be charged up, not necessarily having to be cleansed, but they can just store energy, especially the quartz-based stones. So you could ring bells over them, chimes, anything that charges you up or charge the stone up. Running water is like hydroelectric energy, Music. They like oils, essential oils and stuff like that. That'll charge them up. Any of the bodily fluids will charge them up.
Will the sun do it?
The sun will charge them up. The moonlight will charge them up. A real windy day outside will charge it up. Another thing that's good for cleansing stones, when it gets real cold outside, sit them out in the snow. Like, yeah, that's pure. Just being in the cold is purifying. Just talking to the stones. They're all a living, breathing entities. Like everything is alive. Everything vibrates. That's what life is, vibration. Everything vibrates, everything moves. That's principle number 3. You feel what I'm saying? So all of these stones have a vibration. They all sing a certain musical note. So if you were trying to get into the vibration of wealth, you will get a stone that represents wealth and prosperity, like all of the different gold color stones.
Wow.
Y'all see how this works? Like, it's like real simple though. Like,
well, I have a question because I carry something in my phone, but it's in a plastic bag, and I don't know her name, but she said, "Oh, you shouldn't keep it in a plastic bag." But where would you keep them if you wanted to carry them around? And is it like, I don't know where it is now. It ran away from me. But like, what would you carry if you didn't wanna wear jewelry and you just wanna hold it? Cause I know sometimes you can, different ones, you can, it's smoother and it kinda like settles your mind.
Yeah.
But, what do you carry them in? What do you carry yours in? If
Um,
you're not wearing jewelry?
it depends on the stone. I usually just throw them in my pocket. But that's me.
Okay.
Like that might not work for everybody. You have to do what works for you. There is no rules to this. It's a saying, rules is for babies and fools. You feel what I'm saying? Rules is for babies and fools.
Oh,
You feel what No, I ain't mean that as like a diss or nothing, but
see,
this is more just you using your creativity and just seeing what works for you and what doesn't work. But there is no rules. It's just some things to guide you along. So all the text that you read, there's nothing that's cut and dry. That's just a guideline. It's just something to guide you, just to give you an idea of what to do.
okay.
Then you do your own thing. Like, that would be the most powerful thing for you to do is your own thing.
I know, women who put crystals in their bra.
Yeah, definitely.
Seems uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I guess if it's a big.
It's people that put stones in their body.
Oh,
That's a whole traditional thing, different
What do you
places.
mean in your
Well, they have stones called yoni eggs.
Oh.
That's shaped like little eggs that they use for like Kegel exercises and women's health and, you know, just different stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So they've been doing that since ancient times. It's also different traditions where they'll put like little slivers of quartz crystal, like, and they're actually insert them in the actual over the glands in their body, over the pineal gland. Yeah. They'll put them like where they have the pressure points and just different things. Like I've seen people, they put magnets on the fingertips and it's all type of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And all of this has
What does
varying
that-
different
what does that
effects.
do? Magnets, for example.
Well, the people with the magnets or like magnetic stones, it's just like a feeling thing. It make their hands real sensitive, like.
Interesting. You're gonna have to come back and do.
Oh yeah, or just like it's 7 basic chakras. Those are just your basic chakras. They say it's 108 other chakras that's like that you can use, like. But you have there's chakras in the like palms of your hands. Or sometimes you'll see a depiction. They're depicted as like a person that have eyes in their hand, like they can see with their hand. Or they call this healing hands. So let's do an exercise in healing hands. Let's see. I'm gonna just pick 2 stones. Pick this one. And that stone. Okay. I want everybody just to do this. This come from at least this where I got it from. Like I'm into mythology. I study all different world religions and philosophy and everything. But in different shamanic practices, when they're getting trained, they would get 2 stones. It's usually like 2 iron minerals. Iron has the ability to be magnetic, or what they call paramagnetic, where it's not like magnets, but it has like a magnetic property to it, or a magnetic field to it, yeah. But just about all stones have this, a certain magnetism to it. Okay. No matter what it is. You could do this with 2 vegetables. Like you was picking your fruits at the market. I don't know whether to pick this one, you know, this melon or this one. Like you could just actually pick it up and feel the energy. But you could just get one in one hand and one in the other hand. And you just push them together. This is like strong, like.
So it's
If you be real still, you could actually see the energy going back and forth. It'll look like a heat wave, or like when it's real hot outside, you can see the heat waves. But just get these 2 in your hand and just like push them together. Yeah, like how you holding them like right here, and I would just hold them real close to each other. Eventually you could pull them apart farther and farther until you could go way down there and I could go way down there and we could still feel the same thing. But this is a practice they do to open up the chakras and give you healing hands, and make your hands real sensitive.
That was very cool.
Yeah, but they, it's a million ways to charge them and clean them. But I would just go with your intuition and just do what you feel. It's an art to this as opposed to being something that's stiff and rigid. You have to get into your creativity.
That's really good to know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you could hold it over different parts of your body. You could feel the energy moving around. Like,
And what is that one?
that particular stone is called astrophyllite. They only come from Russia.
See you Thursday. Come on.
But it's just a ton of stuff. Like this is a piece of jade. Jade, the name jade means kidney stone. It literally means kidney stone.
Question.
It's one of the best stones for your kidneys.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. But like jade is real good. It's one of the best stones for like your overall vitality and just physical healing. When jade gets warm, it starts to feel like it's oil on the outside, or it feels oily or waxy. But it actually releases like folic acid and different stuff. They in high-end spas around the world, they have like jade tubs that's made out of like cobblestone jade that you just sit in for like healing purposes to revitalize your body and real good for your kidneys and your circulation and all type of stuff.
So when it get hot,
Jade in water and have it molecularly changed?
Yeah, but this jade, the stone jade, literally it emits like an oil into the water, and that's what's real medicinal or whatnot. Anytime it gets warm, even if you was just holding the stone, or it was wearing it, and it gets warm, it releases different.
is that Nephra or Jadeite?
Both of them.
What was your question, sir?
Well, it's just two classifications of jade. One is called nephrite jade. One is called jadeite jade.
Okay, and they do the same thing?
Yes, but they're actually two totally different minerals.
What was the second one, jadeite?
Yeah, jadeite, and there's one called nephrite jade.
Isn't that interesting, because that corresponds to how they talk about kidneys, like nephrology is the kidney.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Kidneys.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
A nephrologist is a
Yeah.
kidney doctor.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, with those two that's magnetic, is one female, one male, or are they attracting each other because they're just alike, or how can you tell?
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Some stones, I should have bought the. It's a pair of stones, where it's a type of stone they call concretion stones, and these stones can be male or female, but you can obviously tell that it's male or female by how it looks. One of them, it's the same stone. One of them will be smooth. It just looks like a little round ball, and it'll be smooth on the outside. The other one is bumpy on the outside. But you can put these two stones together at a certain time of the year, and they'll start producing like little babies around them. It's a stone called Bajai stone that only comes from Kansas that they do this with. I used to get them from a lady, and she knew how to like do that. So yeah, and you had to get them from her. Like,
The bumpy one was the male,
yeah, one is male and one is female.
you can tell the difference.
Yeah, the
smoother one.
feminine one is smooth, and the masculine one is bumpy, or it has protrusions on it.
So is that the same for the ones that we were passing around?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. But that is the case with some stones. So, you can also have stuff that's what they call androgynous, where it's male and female. And they also find the stones, like half of the stone will be smooth and then the other half will be bumpy. But it's like super rare to find. But especially when they cut stuff into point, one of the sides could be masculine and the other side could be feminine, like you feel what I'm saying? Or it's one side is good for drawing
Kinda
in
like
and
the
one
one
is
with
good
the
for
hole.
giving up.
Right, kinda like the one with the hole, where you see some smoothness, but it's
Mhm.
rough to touch.
These stones are usually considered feminine. This is a feminine stone, just a formation, if you could use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you have a geo with the opening in it, it's considered feminine.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a quartz like this and it's real clear, that's a masculine quartz.
Mm-hmm.
When it's real milky on the inside, I don't even have a real milky one.
I think I do.
But they can be like, what you have, like this is clear quartz, they have what they call milky quartz. Milky quartz is feminine. It's just the way that the light can pass through the stone when it's real clear as opposed to if it's milky. It's good for drawing in. One is good for drawing in, one is good for giving out.
Is this technically milky? Or
No, I can see through here.
Okay.
What about on the ends? Cause mine on the ends, I don't know, maybe it's just scratched up, but the middle part is very, look like glass, and then the ends are rougher.
Oh, I have to see.
Please don't take it out the bag. No. See the ends, I don't know if it's because of the plastic or if it's made that way.
Oh no, well that's just that would have been in the matrix, and that's probably just where it shook loose from the matrix at.
Oh.
Like all of these, like anytime you see a quartz like that, well this one has been polished up, but usually these points, they always come from a cluster. Yeah. But yeah. But quartz also comes in all type of different formations too. So you can get them where they actually grow, where they have points on each side, or they call them double terminated. But it's kind of rare for you to find them in nature. It's some in here though. But those, the ones that are double terminated, they're real good to strengthen your auric field. And that's another thing I see, like this is not the best example, but this one has points on both sides. They call it double terminated. They're some of the best stones to strengthen your auric field. And your aura is like your first line of defense. It usually sits like 3 feet out from a person. So you could meet somebody and it's like, I'm just really not feeling them. They didn't say anything negative to you or do anything, or you ain't see them cussing and fussing or anything. It's just you don't feel their vibration just based on their aura. So just like you need to cleanse the stones, sometimes people need to cleanse their auras too. But having stones is a good way to cleanse your aura. They have a thing that's called Carillion photography, where they can literally take a picture of your aura. But when you have different stones and crystals, like it's a totally different thing as opposed to when you don't. So like having a double terminate, like most people aura goes out to like 3 feet. When you have a quartz that's double terminated, just on your person wearing it in your pocket, it might go out to 6 or 7 feet.
So I got a question, because you know this and you're into it and everything, you might already have one, but do you have one of those machines?
A Carillion photography machine? No.
Not interested like that, or?
No. If I want to see, I could just look and just see it, but but it just for the person to have a photograph of it, like. But you could just see it on a regular photograph sometimes. If somebody is having a real good time and you catch that person on the photograph, you'll see orbs and all type of stuff like around their heads, and you can just capture different forms of light. And that's what all these stones are too, just different forms of light. Different forms of energy.
How do you spell that one?
What?
The Carillion?
Carillion. Kirillian, something like that.
I found it.
Any more questions?
What's that
what-
on the end?
These right here, this is petrified wood. Let me pass this one. This is one of my favorite stones.
This is a stone.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fossilized wood, or what they call petrified wood. Any fossil that you get is stone. It just kept the shape of the original fossil or the original animal or thing that it was. Like that's jasper now.
Could that be like a horn of a mammoth, or?
No, that's a piece of wood.
Uh-oh.
hmm Yeah, it's from Beaumont, Texas. A piece of oak wood.
That's what my, friend is, that's what she said.
Okay, no, definitely. Yeah, it's a whole like little petrified forest down there.
How can you tell what mineral it's fossilized with? Like you said, it's jade. How do you tell? Or do certain?
That one is jasper.
Okay.
Uh,
How do you tell? Or do certain things just fossilize into a specific?
yeah, you can tell because of the texture of it. Like if it was sliced open, you'll have to slice it open to see. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, petrified wood, it can be jasper, like that piece is jasper, this piece is agate. It just has a certain texture to it, you can feel it.
Yes.
Yeah. It feels like glassy.
And what do they do?
Petrified wood is one of the best stones for your overall physical health and healing. It's good for anything with, it repairs cells in the body. But it's good for anybody going through any type of rehab. It's good for the whole skeletal system. It's good for the whole muscular system. It's good for your skin, your hair, your nails.
So if someone has arthritis, would that stone be good for them?
Any of them would be good. I would get something that has copper in there.
Okay.
Like, it's different copper stone. Turquoise is a copper stone. Chrysocolla, malachite would be a real good one. But just clear quartz would be good. It's good for circulation. See what arthritis is calcium buildup on your joints. This is calcite. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Calcite is mostly just calcium. But you get calcium or calcite buildups on your joints. So you have stone growing over your knuckles and whatnot. From your energy not flowing and circulating how it should be. So you get like little clots of mineral, like stuck on your
So
joint.
if you break that open, would it show the true stone? Like
Which one?
the one that you picked up?
No, it would look like the pattern on the outside. It's been cut and polished.
Oh.
Anybody want to still hold it? Nobody?
Yeah, but like petrified wood or just stones in general, like let's say you were trying to get like the health benefits from it, you could rub oil on the stone. Let's say your arm is hurt. You could rub like olive oil or coconut oil on the stone and then rub that oil on your arm or your back or your neck or whatever is aching. You'll feel like you had a whole little massage. Like you'll feel it just pulsating and vibrating. You could soak in a bathtub with them.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be even better. They don't break down or dissipate or or you could get a tub of water and soak your feet in the water. All your nerves end in your feet. So that's a good way to tap into it. Like, this is one.
Sell those at the farmer's market?
Yeah, this is one you can put in the drinking water too, and then drink the water.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make your hair get thick. It'll make your nails grow. It's real good for anything with the skin.
I'll see you tomorrow too.
But those are real good. But yeah, it's some stones that come from fossils and different. See, like this is Petoskey stone, which is like fossilized coral. But most Petoskey stone is calcite. It just keeps the shape and the look of the coral. Yeah.
Can I come up and feel the calcium?
Yeah, definitely. Calcite usually feels like candle wax or waxing, or it feels like a piece of cheese, which is calcium. But good for anything with your bones and whatnot. See, these are opal stones. Most times when you see all of this is opal. This is opal too. But most opal is like 70% water. Oh no, definitely. Yeah, that's calcite. Those are from Afghanistan. But calcite is pretty abundant too. They find them in a lot of different places. But they can be all different colors, have different patterns and whatnot. Calcite is real similar to the composition of your bone.
It makes sense, and the correlations between the stones and the bodily
Oh, yeah.
functions, that is amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's why I tell you to drink a lot of milk for your bone health and all that type of stuff, all the calcium in there. Even like they usually find those on the insides of caves. They line the in, or there'll be like what they call stalactites and stalagmites. And that's the bone structure of the cave. They also find them any type of shell from a mollusk or clam, or all of those are aragonite and calcite, which is the bone of the mollusk. Instead of having the bones on the inside of the body, they just produce it on the outside. So all of that's the same material, even though it looks so different. And they actually grind those up and ingest them. It's good for your bone health and just your overall health and healing. So. Any other questions? Or you get what they call like calcium bicarbonate. Anything else I want to touch on? This is one from my color. I'm gonna pass this one on too. This is a topaz crystal. That would make a lot of faceted stone.
Yeah.
That one is from Sri Lanka.
And what is it?
That's topaz.
Okay.
Just a rough topaz crystal.
And what benefits does topaz have?
Topaz is it depends on the color of it, but topaz it has all type of, it's real good for like anything with your eyes. It has all type of different optical properties. That's even why it's a real popular like gemstone. Like once you cut it and it's faceted, it looks real brilliant how it shines and reflects. So but it could be it's blue topaz. They use it as a lot of the birthstone. Like blue topaz is December birthstone. Like yellow topaz, what they call it imperial topaz, is November's birthstone. So they could be all different. It just depends on the shade of it. But real good for like manifesting and different things as well. You manifest from the lower heaven too, or from your sacral chakra. Yeah. When you dream, that's where you go. It's also the astral world is right here too. What they call the astral, or the dream world.
So I got a question. If you dream and you wake up in the morning, can't remember your dream, is that maybe because that part of the stone or whatever is not accurate in your body, maybe you need that stone, or maybe it's something wrong with you?
No, most dreams that you have, you won't be able to recollect them, unless you're trying to recollect them. You have to program yourself for that. Well, it's called lucid dreaming.
When I was younger, I used to dream all the time and I remember stuff. Now I dream every night and don't remember anything.
Yeah. You should keep like a journal next to your bed.
No, I can't recite it. Even as soon as I open my eyes, I know I drink something, but I just don't know what. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is this is the way for you to program yourself, so you can remember. This is the way that you tell yourself to remember. It's by getting a journal and putting it next to your bed.
Just doing that.
Yeah. So when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is reach for your journal. So the first time maybe you don't remember, then the next time you might remember a couple little lines of this and that, and then you keep building up, and then by the time you look up, like you don't even need the journal. Like people also put like bowls of water under the bed or next to the bedside.
I was gonna ask you about that. So I heard that like you put a glass of water by the bed, in the morning you look for like bubbles or clouds, and that tells you about the negative energy in the room area, I guess.
Yeah, it's a book called The Hidden Messages in Water.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese guy. I'm not gonna slaughter his name.
It's Dr. Moto.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But water is super programmable. In the near future, instead of having like computer chips, because I said like quartz is programmable and they use them for computer chips. Instead of needing quartz and a computer chip, they'll just use water to make the computer. Because it's even more programmable than the quartz is.
So you say that's coming? That's coming in the near future, you say?
Yeah, once they level up their technology,
That's
that
so
would be the next
terrible.
level of it.
That's so terrible.
But just having the water in your room, whatever energy or whatever vibration is in the room, it'll get programmed into the water. Just like you can have a glass of water, and let's say I could just sit this next to my petrified wood. It would pick up the molecular structure from the petrified wood. Like some stones you could put directly in the water, some stones you just need to sit next to the water. Or they even make like these little glass canisters where you can like screw a stone at the bottom of them. Have you ever seen those? I haven't seen them lately.
Back in the day.
Yeah. So yeah, but water is super programmable.
Do you think they'll program dirty water before they use the clean water?
Dirty water? No, dirty water is dirty. That'll inhibit your ability to program.
Oh, that's not good.
It's got other stuff.
Yeah, it's too much other stuff in there.
So they're gonna prioritize our clean water.
Well, they haven't even got to that. But I'm just saying from the aspect of being able to just program the water, like so. But yeah. But any stone, anything can be programmed. That's the whole key, is for you to be the programmer. But even before you program the stones, you need to program yourself. Whereas the stones won't. The stone is just a tool. The stone is not a magical device. The stone is like it's like being a builder, and I go to Home Depot and I buy a tool belt, and I have a hammer and a screwdriver and a tape measure and all that type of stuff. It's not the hammer or the screwdriver or the tape measure that make me the master builder though. Like it's my skill with the hammer, the tape measure, and the screwdriver. These are just tools, like, yeah. That's why I say you have to be an artist. This is more about you being in your creativity, like, as opposed to you doing a 1-2 step, like, for you to, there is no 1-2 step for you to learn, like. It's about you being the artist, if that makes sense.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is not stiff and, or just spirituality is not stiff and rigid. That's the whole opposite of being spiritual. You feel what I'm saying?
What's that on the end?
Which one?
In the front? You can talk about that?
This one?
The white, clear.
By the edge, by the.
Yeah, the edge, like the first one on the page.
These are just clear quartz.
Oh, okay.
They like super, they look like little pieces of ice. But if you look real close, some of them have like little you might see it look like little trees and all type of little stuff on the inside. But quartz is just crystallized light.
How can light crystallize?
How can light crystallize?
Like the light right here, you talking about that?
Well, it's all type of different light. That's what your chakras is. It's the wheel. That's what chakra means, wheel of light, or it's the wheels of light. They have a lot of. That's the most popular name that they use for it, but it's a lot of different names for your chakras. Like that's from Hindu mythology or Hindu philosophy, where they use the name chakra. They call it the 7 energy power. The 7, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of names. They call it, it's the same as Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. You feel what I'm saying? You get each one is grumpy and this. But that was just the negative side of the chakra that they was trying to get. You understand what I'm saying? So, and Snow White herself, that's your Kundalini energy. You have to rescue your energy, like, so your energy can rise up. So you don't have to be grumpy and this and that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Well, they had what they call the 7 deadly sins. It's a whole opposite of that is the 7 godly attributes, which is your chakras, like. But when you're not functioning how you should, then it becomes the 7 deadly sins and all that type of stuff. If
So I
that makes
got
sense.
another question.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say it's, to keep it real, it's strong, like generational curses, because they pass down through the generation and they're hard to break,
Mhm.
or they're not broken very easily.
Mhm.
Maybe is there a stone or a crystal that helps the new age break the generational curse?
The generational curse.
To get to the 7 blessings, or?
Yeah, all of this is programmed.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how to explain this.
Cause I mean.
Like your whole body is under programming.
Mhm.
It's not a bad thing or a good thing.
Mhm.
That's even how you can remember how to walk.
Mhm.
Cause a person can lose their programming and forget how to walk. They can forget how to talk. They can forget how to chew food. Like,
Mhm.
you understand what I'm saying? What they call it muscle memory. So all of this is forms of memory. So, but you can lose your
But
memory.
is that muscle memory passed down to the family? And
Yes.
that's why it's the
Yeah.
generational.
That's why my son walk like me.
Okay.
But that's memory. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
So-
all different forms. Memory is a whole deep thing.
Mhm.
It's
So if he didn't wanna walk like that, say if it was something wrong, he was bow-legged or something, cause you were bow-legged, you kept passing it down, he said, no, I'm gonna change that, cause it's health problems or something, I don't know. But what stone would he get to make him stronger mentally, and say, I'm gonna change that, he actually changes it? Not because of the
I would just
stone,
get a
but-
quartz would be good. It's not about the stone, cause
No.
the stone is just a tool. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's about you just changing your memory. If you're trying to get rid of a generational curse,
It's
you just need a
different
new
thing.
memory. Like,
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
So what's
As
the
opposed to
memory
the,
stone?
that's just like, have you ever, like you grow up, like I find myself right now saying stuff my mama used to say.
Mhm.
That I used to like, man, I'll never say this or do this. Or, I be saying all that stuff now. You understand what I'm saying? Or it could just even be something that she used to irritate me with, and I find myself doing the irritating stuff. Like, dang, why am I doing? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's memory, like
Mhm. So the quartz is a memory stone.
it
No,
is.
memory. Okay.
But this a deeper thing though that you're talking about. I don't want to get too far left, but
Okay.
yeah, this have to do with your memory. You just need to change your memory or produce a different memory. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mhm.
That's another way of saying programming too. It's just memory.
Mhm.
That was a Egyptian letter called Mem. That's where you get like Memphis, the capital of Egypt. All this represents memory and different things. But everything remembers. Your muscles remember. So, okay, it's 3 ways for you to program your mind. I should write this down. It's through repetition, trauma, or symbols. This is how you change your memory, you change your program.
Mhm.
Okay, for instance, like an athlete who wants to be the #1 boxer in the world, he does all of these different repetitive movements, or even in martial arts. Have you ever watched a martial art movie? And before they even start fighting, they just have to learn the movements.
Mhm.
So the movements might consist of them doing all this little stuff, and this don't even look like fighting. You understand what I'm saying? But by the time it becomes second nature to them, because it's memorized in their body and just the movement. So by the time it's actually time to fight, they already had to move. It's just second. They're not even thinking about it. They just move. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's one way to do it. But that's through what they call trauma. You feel what I'm saying? Just like if I wanted to be a bodybuilder and I'm trying to build up my body, I have to rip my muscles up. Literally, like, so I have to tear these muscles up, like.
Yeah.
But I do all these different repetitive movements. This is trauma to your body, ripping the muscles up.
Trauma and repetitive movement are really close.
But hold on, listen. Trauma, it don't have to be. It could be that me ripping my muscles or I'm doing all this jogging and stuff. I'm trying to increase my stamina.
Mhm.
But it can also be I almost drowned in the pool. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Or this person's just scared the shit out of it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and so now I never want to go back to that place. I never want to get in the water anymore. I never want to do this, never want to do that based on trauma. So it's good trauma that you produce yourself, and then it's bad trauma. Okay. But it's also, you could program yourself through symbols, which is probably the safest, easiest way. Like, so you, like, let's say I'm trying to get some more money. Like, I'll get a symbol of money. I'll start dressing like I have money, so I can get into this vibration. You understand what I'm saying? I'm programming myself for money, yeah, for attraction. Like, or you could do it through repetition. So you have mantras, you have these sayings. It would be good if you just get a notepad, like when we was in school back in the day and we was acting bad and running around the class, we had to write sentences. So 100 sentences, I will not run. I will not, by the time I'm done writing them 100 sentences, it's programmed in my head, I will not run. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Repetition. They do all this stuff in the army, or you trying to train or program anybody in any instance, this is the formula. It's a book called Mind Control 101. It's by a CIA dude, but it's a great spiritual book, unintentionally. Because in him explaining how the CIA controls and programs your mind, you can just learn how to control and program your own mind.
It's now 7:30, and the library will close in 30 minutes, 8 p.m.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
You said trauma,
Final questions on items.
Repetition
Use
and
the
symbols.
restroom, fill your water bottle, or call for a ride if needed. Please let my
It does.
residents know how we may assist you.
Any more questions? I can keep going, so yeah.
I wish. But part two.
Oh, no.
great. I didn't see anything on the calendar for Gemstones coming back, are they?
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, no, yeah. I love talking about stones and whatnot, so yeah. But just remember, these are just tools. It's not about the tools, it's about you. It's about your confidence, you know what I'm saying? You have to live life on the edge, or not on the edge, but on your edge. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta have to try new stuff, try new things. Like for instance, like when people first get into stones, like 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, the first stone they get is an amethyst. For whatever reason, like. But that's the stone that opens your mind up to new things. Like, it makes you want to try something different. It makes you want to listen to a genre of music you never listened to. Like, let me watch this program I've never watched. Let me study this subject I've never studied. Like, let me taste the food that I've never tasted before. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You have to be on that. You always have to be experimenting. Any other questions? I was gonna say, each one of y'all come up and pick like a couple of these quirks, just as a gift.
Oh, thank you.
These quartz right here are from Arkansas, from Hot Springs. Arkansas has some of the nicest quartz in the world.
Arkansas does?
Yes. It's a lot of diamond mines in Arkansas too.
How long you had that topaz, nigga?
I've had this for a long time. That's one from out of my collection.
I know, that's what I'm saying. How long? Like, how many years? Is it
Um,
older than me? Oh, I know it's older than me.
No, I probably had about 15 years. At least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That thing is beautiful.
The orange is from iron, from like the red dirt down there.
We're gonna show you these guys.
Oh, okay.
No.
Got a little
Oh, yeah. My bad. glad to hear
I
you.
get some tea
I was glad to hear you talk about generational curses
Yeah.
and breaking it. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
really
Oh yeah, this
important.
is nice, bro. Fire.
Very.
It's like some of those over there. This is a bigger piece. You really have to see it in the sun because it has look like streaks of light and stuff going through
What was
it.
that?
Clear quartz from Arkansas.
Yeah, see like this one is clear, but just hold it up in the light, and then you'll see look like little worlds.
It reminds me of one of one of
I have to take all of it out.
Oh yeah, this is called dendritic opal.
It's
Yeah, these are green. These are green opal. Those are all from Madagascar.
trippy with the clear quartz recently. Like it's been more.
Yeah, those are carnelian and
All of a sudden.
citrine.
Maybe it's just you.
That's what I think. But
It's you.
I don't know what it is. I used to think
Ethiopian.
so many other things were fascinating, but now I'm just looking at pictures.
Amethyst is my favorite.
But I think that
They
topaz,
use it
the
as a
topaz,
February
it's like
version.
the clearness of it. But it has a totally different.
Yeah.
August is paradise.
Yeah. Topaz does its own thing, so it's like, I forgot what it is, like the actual chemical structure.
Aside from amethyst, but.
Yeah, ruby the second hardest stone other than the diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yep, that's the red beam.
No, I know.
And laser art tattoos and all type of stuff.
It's always good with change, so there's, when you, like me, I carry mine in my pocket sometimes, and I wear them, you know what I mean? So sometimes I don't wear them.
This one is
carry in my
blue.
pockets, or sometimes I just wear it and don't carry anything in my pocket. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, they all just have different
But I
patterns,
need to
different banding.
do it
Different personalities.
Oh,
on a regular
yeah.
basis so that when I forget.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Did y'all get two of them?
You go home and
Get
get
two
what
of
I like
them.
to do is, under your pillow. Like,
I
under
actually
your pillow,
forgot.
you
I used to have.
I meant to bust these up. It's probably like some more of these.
I have a question, what are those? Are they all the same?
Which one?
The
Drawstring, something or
No,
other.
these that look like these are called calcite.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, put them under your pillow, or you can, like.
These are
like,
called
in
zebra,
pillowcase, anything like that, like
This is good to like balance the energy in your body, like your masculine, feminine energy. It's a real good crown and stone.
Jadeite,
It's good to keep you calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah. That's why I was confused, you said,
Yeah, these are calcite. This is real good for like anything with your solar plexus. Good for manifesting.
You know, it's funny, it's not in your head, you're good.
Oh, no. Well, these are stones that just like they just got a certain feel to them. And like once you start touching them, you find yourself touching.
Which one wants to come over?
These are freshwater pearls, cowrie shell, it's turquoise on the side.
Okay,
These
so
are
topaz is aluminum, fluorosilicate mineral. So it's,
green opal.
basically
I just wanna see this.
a
Yeah,
nice
usually when people think
combination
of opal, they think of like precious opal and have the fire in the flash. But it doesn't, most of it won't have the fire in the flash. These are what they call common opals. This is dendritic opal. Like Flintstone is fossilized opal, or it's opal that's lost all the water content.
So I know we're all gonna be.
They have like a
reading
different
this
texture.
tonight,
I wish
you
I
know,
had a
2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's real similar to like jasper.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, I'm
That's a whole
I
class of
when you just hear
things.
everybody else.
It's another course.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Oh yeah, those are, that's probably one of the best stones for dreaming.
He starts
Oh, he
Yeah, these, any of these opals, especially
getting
these.
everything.
Like I have 3 of them that I sleep in the bed, and I have next to my bed, but when I sleep in, I do crazy. Yeah. Like to where I have so many dreams, I can't remember because I had so many dreams. The patterns in these are called dendrites.
I'm gonna check it.
They look like little trees and ferns.
Oh.
This represents your blood and your veins and different stuff. They, all your veins are
You'll
dendritic.
find it.
How much do you charge for these?
Which one?
You picked this one first, but either one.
Oh, the petrified wood?
Yeah,
Like a piece like this would be like $15. It's like $5.
And they use.
But I have them all different sizes.
What's that little one over here?
This is citrine.
This one, this was the magnet. remember he passed out too.
Oh, yeah, that's, astrophyllite. But you can literally, you could do that with the 2 pieces of petrified wood, like. Yeah, you can feel it with this is super strong.
Oh, yeah.
Those I usually sell for $15.
Oh, here, make us go.
Yeah, you can just pick any
I'm
one.
sorry.
Jerry's in your voicemail twice.
Yeah, pick one. Yeah, get one in one hand and one in the other. No, do it like this. Yeah, just slowly push.
Just like a real magnet. You feel it?
Oh, just shake it.
I had no idea she was.
I feel it a little bit.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem.
Thank you very much. I hope we do this again.
Oh, no, definitely, I hope so too.
Yeah, we'll see you in the market sometime.
Oh, I know, definitely, you have a good one, thanks for coming.
I started my classes again. And one time you told me you said you used to classes.
Well, I still do like classes, like private sessions and stuff with people, in like small groups. But I haven't just put together any big lectures, but I put together some, so, yeah. Yeah, I done had a bunch of people ask me.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, and I get into like some more advanced stuff too, and whatever you wanna get into.
Quartz is one place for healing.
Quartz is good for everything.
Where they gave you this little.
But it's one of the best healers because it's literally a jack of all trades. It does everything. Or it can do anything that you want it to do because it can hold memory or it can hold a program.
So I just